You know what else isn't it, Jeff? The LEC partnered briefly, thankfully. So the LEC, that's the European League Championship, partnered with NEOM. I guess, I don't know if that's an acronym or what. Anyway, it's a company partly founded by the Crown Prince or a Prince of Saudi Arabia, who, yeah, like I said, co-founded this company. They partnered with them, and then the internet said, hey guys, in case you were needing to be reminded, these are the same people that are basically outright killing members of the LGBT community on a daily basis and subjugating women in ways that the rest of the world moved beyond about a solid couple hundred years ago. We're talking about people that won't let women in to watch sporting events into arenas. We're talking about people that literally wholesale kill anyone who isn't basically a straight white, or not straight white, but straight male. And so 2 weeks ago, when the LEC is flying the pride flag on their social media and talking about all the various things they've got, and one of their casters is apparently a lesbian female. And then they partner with this company, like 14 days later, and everyone went, excuse me? Who do you support? I mean, the reality was it was the money, but the backlash was so bad that they actually fucking backed out of the partnership. And you know what? You can't shit on them for it. I saw some people say, well, you did it, now you can't fucking take it back now. But look, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Everyone stood up, said, this is not who you want to partner with. This is like counter to your what you are trying to espouse as an organization. They listened, and in 48 hours, backed the fuck out of a deal that I'm going to guess was probably worth a shitload of money. You gotta give credit when credit's due. You have to give it to them that they did the thing. Oh, they announced the partnership during Pride Week in Berlin, with the LEC having a pride-colored logo up on their broadcasts and socials and all. So it was like completely fucking butting heads with what they were trying to tell everyone.
Well, I mean, even if there wasn't Pride Week or anything like that,
still a bad choice.
They're still gonna get, it
was just the worst possible time.
It's almost like they didn't really do the research, and they just got offered a ton of money.
It's like nobody watched what happened to the WWE when they went there.
Yeah.
It's like nobody was like, hey, remember what happened when the WWE went over there and did this shit?
Exactly.
That's, yeah.
It doesn't feel like the people that made these decisions really knew, like really thought it through. Do you know what I mean? And then, they quickly realized, like, oh shit. Yeah, this is probably not a smart move. Yeah, let's back out of this.
It is it's surprising that nobody could have stopped for 3 seconds and went, hold up. Because it's not like what's happening and culturally in Saudi Arabia. It's not like it's unknown, right? It's not like it's flying under the radar. The shit is like painfully obvious and talked about all the time. So it's very odd that they went and did that. But again, my guess is the money was just fucking huge.
Yeah, the money is probably big. And then, even if somebody did know something, and I've seen people make this argument, because I was reading a little bit into this, but I didn't get too deep into it, because it's just more negativity in the world. I just didn't really feel like consuming all that much.
I feel you.
But there were some people that were angry that they canceled, because they're like, well, that's part of their culture and their religion, and you can't really mix people's ideologies at that front, like their religious backgrounds, as a way to dictate if you should do business or not. So I was reading those types of things, and there's merit to that to a degree. But
Like
but,
2 degrees?
Yes. But in this situation where you are representing the very types of people that to the vast majority of the world you're treating extremely poorly and not giving equal rights to, that's a problem. We're not talking about, hey, these guys believe in God and these guys don't believe in God.
No, we're talking these guys like to kill people because they're different.
Exactly. That is a problem.
Yeah.
Right? It's like it's you know, it's just it's insane that they would even think that that would be okay. Right? So like the people that are making those arguments about somebody's beliefs, I get where they're coming from, but they also got to understand that there are some beliefs that are extremely radical and that are just, in my opinion and many others' opinions, are just uncalled for and you don't want to be attached to. You might not be able to change how they operate, but you most certainly don't need to operate with them and support what they're doing. There's 2 different things, right? So, you know, good on LEC for dropping them very quickly. It says a lot about, you know, them listening and not wanting to be put in that type of light. Something tells me that they didn't really think it through fully and the repercussions, or didn't really look at that aspect of things before they made the decision, because ultimately we're in a cancel culture and we're in a very, very sensitive time, probably more than ever. You know, people are at home, people are angry, people are confused, people are scared, and people just want to bitch about something. And then you're going to give them something that they legitimately should bitch about and, you know, and really voice their opinion on. Not smart. We're not talking about some really frivolous shit like, oh, my game isn't hard enough. We're talking about, bro, you know, they're treating women like fucking, like, damn near slaves, and they're killing people because of their sexual backgrounds or their sexual orientation or who they are as people. It's wrong. So the answer is no. Don't play that game.
That's as hard as it gets. That's as hard as it gets. Yeah, because again, yes, you always, like you said, there are degrees to which you want to, you know, if somebody brought up the religious thing, yeah, but there is, you know, it's if the moment somebody's religion enables them to kill somebody,
no, it's already a no for me.
You're already kind of in a bit of a fucking, you're in a bit of a bind there. You're not really going to get much further than that with most people, right? It's like you said, it's not just, you know, it's like, oh, they believe in God or they don't believe in God. It's like,
it's not that at all.
They believe in God, but, you know, they're saying that, you know, they can just go and just freely just start wholesale slaughtering people for their sexuality. It's just nuts.
It's insanity.
Good on the LEC for backing the shit out of that bad boy real quick. And really, I think that needs to be the thing, is that I know a lot of people want to be cynical about the company even making the deal in the first place, and you should be to a degree, for sure. But they backed out, and quick. And anytime a company steps away from what is likely that much money, give them some fucking credit. You know, don't you know, stay on them so they don't make the mistake again. But don't just discredit them entirely, even though they actually listened to what everyone was saying. So, there you go.